afternoon baseball now from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in New York. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Miami Marlins and the New York Mets. Stay tuned for Mets baseball coming up next. Seth Lugo gets the ball for the Mets in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Ready now, Gene Segura, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Miami, shortstop, Gene Segura.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, they come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year. Keep the big picture in sight because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
Standing in now.
He's going.
Dietrich. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summersgill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
Outside, 3-0 now. Now the 3-0 offering. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
At the plate, JT Realmuto. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count. Realmuto, a 27-year-old. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
1-1. Segura over at second. Dietrich on at first with nobody out. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Here's the 3-1. 3-2 now.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Now the payoff pitch home. Full count still. And a possible double play ball here for Cabrera. The second for one. On to first, and they turn the double play. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Stephen Piscotty, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at 3rd and 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball that just misses inside.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from 3rd and get your team back motivated again.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
This one's down to 3rd. Rivera scoops it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. One left for Miami. And now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Dan Straley gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip. 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And here's a swing and a miss from Cabrera as he's set down on strikes, and there's one away. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control. And that's the wind. It's blowing in. It's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach. Not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
Now the pitch. Here's a strike. Cicchini, also known as Cheech. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted down the line in left. In comes Piscotty. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ground ball foul down the left side. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. Still no score. Here's Jed Lowry now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Baseman number 8, Jed Lowry.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Hit sharply toward third. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. He'll get it into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Ready now for the Marlins, Brian Anderson. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Lowry is on his way home. And the run will score as the Marlins have claimed the early 1-0 advantage.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
Into the box, Johnny Giavotella. And that misses, ball one. He'll come in with an average down to 230. 1 home run and 21 driven in. Ball 2. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
Anderson stands at second with no outs.
Here we go, guys.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
The 3-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cabrera ranging into shallow right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Up next from Miami, Lewis Brinson. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. From the stretch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses 1-2.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Popped him up. Bell is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting ninth, pitcher.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Dan Straley. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now the 1-1 pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Cue shot here out towards short. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Miami. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Michael Conforto. He sets to lead off the home half of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused, drove a line drive base hit.
Josh Bell the next to hit. First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
A runner at first with no outs here. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And the throw in gets away from him.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Next up from New York, T.J. Rivera, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. He's set and the pitch. Line towards center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's focus on James Segura. Very athletic shortstop, has one of the best arms in the position, is really coming into his own offensively as well.
Next for the Mets, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the belt, kicks and deals. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. That misses. 1 ball and 1 strike here to the Mets backstop.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Conforto at second. Bell is over at first with 1 away. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Coming to the plate now, Juan Lagares. And something to watch out for is whether or not he'll be able to extend his 8-game hitting streak. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a whiff at a good slider that time. A 1 pitch on its way. Missed with a slider. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Slow bouncer to the right side. That winds up foul for the 2nd strike. And this one's in the dirt. And this is behind him at third as that'll head down the line in left field. And would you believe the tying run comes in to score on a wild pitch? Man, oh man.
That was just great awareness out there on the base pass. He bolts for third the instant the ball skips away, but he keeps his eye behind the plate all the way. And when he sees they're having trouble with it, he rockets home to score. Love that aggressiveness.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Three-two pitch. And it's fouled away. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Seth Lugo, and their runners at the corners now. As a look, now the pitch. And he takes ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Lugo hitting better than 200, which is really pretty exceptional for a pitcher.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. The 1-1 home. 1-2 now. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. We'll go now to the top of the third. All tied at 1-1. Welcome back to Daytime Baseball on the show from Citi Field. Thanks for joining us. Gene Segura standing in.
Leading off for the Marlins, shortstop, Gene Segura.
First offering on its way. A fastball that just misses inside. Now the 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. The 2-0 on the way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Conforto sprinting after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Digging in to try it again. Derek Dietrich reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. The 1-1 home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike two. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. The 1-2. High pop up. Cabrera settles under it near second. Two gone.
Up next for the Marlins. Catcher.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, JT Realmuto. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a ground ball to third. But this is foul for the first strike. Takes this the other way to right. And that is in there for a two-out base knock.
You can't teach that, Matty. The ability for a right-handed hitter to shoot a ball through the 3-4 hole, unmatched.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 home. A little bouncer that rolls foul for strike one. Realmuto is off at first with two away. Hit the other way out toward right field. And Cabrera will make the catch to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. Back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
First pitch on its way. That's yanked into the stands. Strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Ready with the 0-2. Weak roller right side. To his left, Giavotella. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter number 2, shortstop,
Gavin Cecchini next. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Dietrich is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
the left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball one. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Here's a bouncing ball now headed for the shortstop, Segura. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Digging in for his second at bat, Jed Lowry. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Jed Lowry.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Now the 2-1 here to Lowry. Fouled off. He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Count remains 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. In there, the base hit. So another multi-hit game for him as he's aboard here in the top of the 4th inning. And as you have a look there at the Marlins leaderboard, you can see he currently ranks 2nd in that department. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Brian Anderson. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit high. Anderson, originally from the Sooner State of Oklahoma. He was selected in the 3rd round during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Count even now at 1-1. Now the 1-1
Runner,
pitch.
yes.
There goes the runner. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it's going to be in plenty of time as Lowry is out at second.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base runner.
1 run, 5 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2 and 2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
1 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Johnny.
So 2 are gone now in the Miami 4th. And standing in, the second baseman, Johnny Giavotella. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Chopped weakly to the left. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Nothing doing for the Marlins. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. With Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Michael Conforto digs into the left side of the batter's box to start things out. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Well, New York Mets fandom has really been taken to another level by that group decked out in orange in right center field. They got their name from the 7-line subway train that serves Citi Field, and it's become quite a big deal here in Queens.
No, Matt, they really go all out in support of this Mets team, and it's sort of become a movement amongst fans here in New York.
Yeah, it's a well-organized group, believe it or not, that holds several events throughout the year. They even take their act on the road to visiting ballparks a couple of times each season. It's been really great for the Mets organization. 3-1 to the Mets left fielder. The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Riding in once again, Josh Bell. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
From the belt, the pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Bell, a former Pittsburgh Pirate, became here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Anderson will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. So striding in, TJ Rivera hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. He's set. Here it comes. There's a strike.
Runner!
The 0-1 pitch. Runners on the move for second.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Hit on the ground to third. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That long dart felt so good.
Oh, Hero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll take a look at ball one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
On that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Conforto on second. Rivera at first. One gone. Two and two to the Mets catcher. Here now the 2-2 is a called strike three on the corner.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. He'll check in here at 256. 10 home runs and an even 40 RBIs. The 1-0 delivery. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Lagares is often heralded for his defensive capabilities patrolling the outfield, so much in fact it's not uncommon to hear the word elite when used in talking about his skill set. So I guess it goes without saying that his pitcher teammates always appreciate having him out there behind them.
Yeah, he just seems to be in the right place at the right time. I don't know if he could see the signs from out there, but it almost seems like he gets a jump before the pitch even reaches home plate.
Try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Very weakly on the ground, but it rolls foul, so we'll have another payoff pitch. Another full count pitch home, and that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Stepping in, Lewis Brinson. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Lewis Brinson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Hit down the line at first. Bell scoops it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, pitcher, Dan Straley.
Ready for another chance? Dan Straley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. 1 run, 5 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. A fastball that finds the outside corner. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-1 pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Cespedes is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 2.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Gene Segura. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. This one's flared off to the right side. Lagares will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit ball to second. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
Ready once again, Gavin Cecchini. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There goes Cabrera. Popped him up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 home is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
2-0 count, the pitch. 2-1 to count. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Line toward the gap in left center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Boy, that would look like a cinch extra base hit off the bat, but a terrific diving catch in left center field.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. It was a walk in his last trip. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Piscotty will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Mets leave 1. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the New York Mets, number 33, Matt Harvey.
Ready for another shot now. Derek Dietrich, career numbers against Matt Harvey. He comes in as a .316 hitter. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
In now, JT Realmuto. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Harvey steps into his windup. First pitch on the way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. And he He won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Two out, nobody on. Down the third baseline, but this will get fouled. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. On the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. Score remains tied 1-1. Ready for another chance? Josh Bell. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central.
Waiting on it is Brinson.
1 down.
Up next for the Mets, third baseman.
Digging in and looking for more. T.J. Rivera, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on its way. Out to short for Segura. He's got it. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Travis.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. Slider that he looks at over the outside corner.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Here's Jed Lowry now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
Jed Lowry.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Lowry brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Harvey now on 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Up next from Miami, Brian Anderson. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
The 2-1 home. Hard hit ball to second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead runs in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Go-ahead run to third there after the bunt. Sacrifices aren't everyone's favorite play because you give up precious outs, but they do have a lot of ways now to take the lead.
Digging in to try it again, Lewis Brinson. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, Dero. With the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, Dero?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Look at a called third strike, and that go-ahead run has to stay right where it is at third with 2 away now.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Alex Hawkins will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. In there for strike 1, 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
And he fouls this one off. Harvey pauses, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Missed with a slider. The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Slow roller out to short. Cicchini scoops it up. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair. Still tied 1 apiece.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Marlins, number 62, Jose Urena.
Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight. It was a walk in his last trip.
Juan Lagares.
First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The 1-1 is a slider taken for a ball. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Softly hit toward the hole. Played on the backhand. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The pitcher, number 33.
Adrian Gonzalez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 23, Adrian Gonzalez.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. So far this season, Gonzalez is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw right there, and that takes care of Gonzalez. 2 gone now.
Now batting, second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Last time through was a base hit. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Lifted the other way to left center. Segura is calling for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nothing across here this half. 8th inning coming up. All tied at 1-1. Paul Sewell has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
51, Paul Sewell.
Gene Segura standing in. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball. The pitch. Line drive, base hit down the line. He's through first and hustling for second. And the Marlins have something cooking. It's a leadoff double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Into the box now, Derek Dietrich. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
Go-ahead run to third there after the bunt. Sacrifices aren't everyone's favorite play because you give up precious outs, but they do have a lot of ways now to take the lead.
Digging in once again, JT Realmuto. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. The 1-0 home. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. He's safe at the plate, and they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stephen Piscotty. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Lays off 1-0.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Come on, guys, let's go.
Right side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Standing in now, Jed Lowry. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Conforto. And that's the 3rd out. Marlins get 1 here on a couple of hits. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Marlins on top 2-1. Mike Montgomery is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
38, Mike Montgomery.
Gavin Cecchini next. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. They just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up and it says 0-2.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff men on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes, and he's 0 in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Shot toward right center, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. Throw into second. A tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
Into the box, Michael Conforto. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
The next 0-2. Up around the face.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. The 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-1. Jamie Callahan enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready for another shot now, Brian Anderson. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. 0-1 count, and the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
Swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, Johnny Giavotella. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Lewis Brinson.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Callahan uses a split-fingered fastball as one of his weapons of choice in the arsenal. He can really be very deceptive when that pitch is working, and I'd imagine as a hitter it's always in the back of your mind. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here's another 0-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head into their final set of swings. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. And they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Kyle Berklaw takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Now pitching and batting in the lead spot, number 46. Kyle Berklaw. Now playing center field and batting in the 9th spot.
Josh Bell, the next to hit.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there. Berklaw, or Bear for short. He was selected in the 7th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
1 out, nobody on. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Popped him up. The catch is made, and the Marlins will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The Miami Marlins came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Jose Arena earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. Kyle Bearclaw hammers down the save, his 37th of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.